family feud on the Democrat side.
Oh, gosh. Do you remember when Kamala Harris, she had that radio interview with Breakfast Club? It was it was released. We talked about it. She admitted that she smoked pot when they asked her if she was pro legalizing marijuana. She said, of course I smoked marijuana. Half my family's from Jamaica. Are you kidding me? Well, her own father had a problem with that. But listen to what she said on the Breakfast Club.
They say you oppose legalizing weed.
That's not true.
I know.
and look, I joke about it, half joking. Half my family's from Jamaica. Are you kidding me?
You ever smoked?
I have.
Okay.
And I inhale. I did inhale.
It's really hysterical for the former attorney general of that state to talk about doing something illegal, laughing about it, giggling about it, and trying to get some traction for it. Among the people that were upset by it, her dad, Donald Harris, from Jamaica, an economics professor at Stanford University, says this: my dear departed grandmothers, as well as my deceased parents, must be turning in their grave right now to see their family's name, reputation, and proud Jamaican identity being connected in any way, jokingly or not, with the fraudulent stereotype of pot-smoking, joy-seeking, and in pursuit of identity politics. Man, what a blast at his daughter who wants to be the next president.
No kidding. He added... and he had sent this statement to Jamaica Global Online. He said, speaking for myself and my immediate Jamaican family, we wish to categorically disassociate ourselves from this travesty. The campaign had no comment as of yesterday. It should be pointed out that Kamala Harris's parents divorced when she was younger, and her mother raised her and her sister.
But her father still had a big part of her life, according to reports.
Today she'll be with Al Sharpton in New York City, trying to do her best to get the African-American vote.
I am so sick and tired of these demon rats. Welcome back, Warriors. It's me, Linda B. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. Today, as you already saw, Kamala Harris's own father wants to disassociate himself from any and everything concerning Kamala Harris's campaign. Wow. And the reason is, well, you just saw the clip. You know, think about the Democrats. I'll be nice. I'll try to play nice. Is that they always play this identity politics where they use certain things. They're like stereotypes for Black people. You know, like smoking weed. She was talking about getting high, right? She was talking about listening to Snoop Dogg and listening to Tupac and all of that. And she wasn't even in college at the time. Well, she was in college before her Tupac and Snoop Dogg's released their first album. So she said she was listening to Tupac and Snoop, but she's too old to have been in college at that time. So she got called out on that. I can't even think of one thing Kamala Harris has actually told the truth about, or that she hasn't pandered for. Remember that whole Megan Thee Stallion event in Atlanta where people really just came for the free concert? And then she pulls this whole thing about, you know, and I inhale and I do this and I do that, pandering to the most base part of the Black community. There are people who are economists, who are accountants and engineers and lawyers. The Democrats don't ever appeal to people like that are in the Black community, that are hardworking people, that are prevalent in the Black community. The demon rats only appease or pander to the ones that are like the ghetto twerky types with their butt all out all the time. There's so many of us, most of us do not fit into that category. And that is actually what the Democrats think of Black people. When they do that, and remember how Jamal Bowman was acting, remember that. Remember Hillary Clinton and her hot sauce in her purse. And even she said, is the pandering working? So she even admitted to it. This is the Democrat Party of today. This is where we are. And they've been doing it. So I want Black folks, yes, Black folks to get smarter. Okay. The ones that they're pandering to with this ghetto ratchet behavior, this twerking mess at a presidential rally. There's nothing presidential about that. There's nothing presidential about that. The best thing that about Megan Thee Stallion's performance is that they did have on blue and some kind of suit, but they were still twerking. And then when Kamala starts to speak, you see people leaving, not in mass, but you did see some people leaving. And it is unclear whether they were just going to the bathroom, but it looked like they were exiting. They wanted to get a little bit of a free concert. They don't like you like that. They're not going to come 12 hours early or camp out the day before, like at a Trump rally. They don't like you like that. That's just a fact. And all the lies that she has told, and now her own father wants to disassociate himself. He's not a part of this identity politics. Her own relatives, her deceased relatives, would be rolling over in their grave to see. And I honestly, and I heard this, and I have to verify it, but I heard that Kamala Harris's parents, her family, are really disappointed in how she came up the ranks. And we all know. Okay. And she seems to have come from a family of high achievers. They went to the best schools. Her dad is an economist at Stanford, one of the top schools in the country. And his daughter cackles and doesn't really answer questions, hasn't really taken any real questions thus far. She has not been honest. Everything she says is about talking bad about Trump and saying what she's going to do, even though you've had 3.5 years as the borders are and you have done nothing. How come you didn't do it then? So why should we trust that you'll do it now? That makes no sense. I mean, Democrats are talking down to their voters. And how long will you people, the people that vote Democrat, will just take this being talked down to like you're not smart? Well, you're not smart for voting Democrat, I'm just saying. Most Democrat voters don't do any research. That's why they're Democrats. They depend on the media. Conservative voters tend to be a bit more resourceful, researching, digging deep, knowing about the history of things and what really happened. That's why we're conservatives, and that's why we're on the right, because we are right. Well, you all, this is something else. Now, I want to show you this clip from Kamala Harris' dad.
We'll discuss it is Professor Donald Harris from Stanford University.
I shall try to address some of the issues that the previous two speakers have raised by posing some questions of my own that I consider rather intriguing, in the hope that by so doing I could bring out some more general issues that lie behind the arguments and positions that they've taken. First of all, let me begin by saying that one striking thing to me about the so-called debt crisis is the striking amount of public attention it has received. Judging, for instance, from the amount of newsprint and other coverage by the media that has been devoted to it, I would say it ranked second only to the coverage given to Glasnost, Perestroika, and Gorbachev.
I just wanted to show you that little bit of a clip. That's from May 30th of 1989. That is Kamala Harris's father, Donald Harris. Interesting that he has the same first name as her opponent. Very interesting. But yes, her parents are not happy with any of this. Well, we haven't heard from her mother, but it's her father that's saying that. And what do you all think? Because I am so sick and tired of, I'm not voting Democrat anyway, so it doesn't apply to me. But for people who, again, people who vote Democrat, how long will you be talked down to? This is what they think of us as Black people. They feel like we're uneducated, that we'll go along with these little snippets of pandering. And Kamala Harris talks without substance. And, just saying things like, if you have something to say it to my face. Read Project 2025. It's this and it's that, and it's not even what it's about. And they keep trying to attribute Project 2025 to Donald Trump. His is Agenda 47. He has nothing to do with Project 2025. And Project 2025 is not bad. I've read part of it. And Agenda 47 is not bad. I've read that. So the media is lying. Complete garbage. The media is so darn fake. And the fact that Donald Trump dealt with the media as well as he did, considering how they treated him, considering how they cannot seemingly tell the truth. Even when prodded and provoked to tell the truth, they still can't tell the truth. That's why he responds to them the way that he does. And can you imagine being in that position yourself, always being made to be the bad guy or the bad woman, and you're doing your darnest to help? You're doing everything you can, just getting rid of your own comforts to fight for a country that's in decline, and people are spitting at you left and right, demonizing you in the media. And then the media comes to these press conferences, giving you questions with attitude, and then you're not supposed to have some kind of feelings towards that. Donald Trump dishes it out the way it's given to him. He punches right back, so to speak. So that's what I had today to share with you all. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Remember, I'm on my way to 50,000 subscribers. Could really use your help. Thank you all so much for your support. You all be blessed. Love God, your families, these United States of America. And you know what I always say, march on, warriors.